Alright guys, so we finally got the new trailer, or the first trailer for the new Child's Play remake. Um, now, going into this trailer, I was really, like, I had big thoughts about this movie because I am such a giant Chucky fan, and going into this trailer, before I've watched the trailer, I thought about the idea of this remake, whether it's good or bad, I think is really creative, and I think that doing an upgraded version of this movie with an AI doll like that just keeps learning and like kills because of that, I think is a really cool idea, even though it's been done a lot in a lot of movies, but still, I like the idea that this movie is going to do something, I'm guessing, different than the other movies, and it's not a possessed doll. It's a robotic doll, and I do like that they're doing something different with this. So before I watched the trailer, I was thinking about that all the way through. Like, this, whether it'll be good or bad, it'll be creative, like, or unique for like the other films. Like, it's going to be different than the original films, at least from what I am assuming. Now I watched the trailer, and honestly, this is one of the coolest trailers I've seen in a while. One of the coolest horror trailers I've seen in a while. I love how it starts out with the song, Let Me Tell You About My Best Friend. That's a great song for this trailer, and I really like that. I like that kind of, it's kind of like some dark humor, but it's not doing it to where like it's humorous, if that makes any sense. Like it's not trying to be humorous, a humorous version of Chucky from this trailer, but I like how they play that song because it's deceiving, because of how evil this thing is going to be, this doll. So I really like that, and even though this trailer is only a minute long, I did love that song. I love that that use of that song in this trailer was really awesome, and how they cut this trailer was actually really well done, because it starts out with the Kazlan corporation that makes all the robotic dolls and the buddy dolls instead of good guys, and they make it at the beginning of the trailer. The first like 20-30 seconds is about Kazlan saying like, oh, we're here to keep creating things for children and things that will keep our society going. And then it has the basic kind of scenes from the original Child's Play, but just done again, where like it's Andy and his mom, and Aubrey Plaza is Andy's mom, which is awesome. But this Andy kid, I guess, is a little older. He looks like he's like 12, and my thought also was like, what 12-year-old would want a doll like this? But it's an AI doll, so I guess that makes sense, but this kid was way older than Andy was in the first movie. But besides that, we just get a lot of snippets, but it was very well edited and done with this trailer, where like it slows down the song, Tell Me About My Best Friend, or Let Me Tell You About My Best Friend, and it has some really cool like moments where you don't see Chucky, and I like the fact that you don't see Chucky in this trailer. You don't see his face. You see, at the end of the trailer, he pops up in shadow, and you can see the outline of his body, but you don't see his face. And whether or not Chucky will look good in the movie is up to debate, because nobody knows, besides that one image. But I did like how they kept him in the dark. I thought that was really cool. And I always think it just depends on which Chucky movie it is, because there's some Chucky movies where I'm like, oh, I like it, where he's not as much in the movie, where he's an evil entity that's hiding and killing off people without even really being seen, or him in his funnier movies, or him in his more entertaining movies. So I like how in this trailer you really get no real image of him, and I like that. I thought that was really cool. And then there's a moment at the end of the trailer where this will be a change from the original movie if they do it this way. But Karen Barkley, Aubrey Plaza, she, like, at the end, she's like tied up and she's on something, and it looks like she's gonna die, but like it like zooms in on her face, and she's just got a look of fear. But I don't know if there was something CG'd out on the side of her, like maybe Chucky was there about to stab her or something, because like she's looking at this direction with her mouth shut and just like mumbling, screaming. But there should be something, I think, right next to her. I think it looks like she's freaking out at something next to her, and she's like moving on this machine thing, and I wonder if Chucky will kill her off. That would be an interesting thing if they keep going with these films. And I don't know if they legally can, because, like, Child's Play 2 is Universal's movie. Like, the first Child's Play was MGM's. So they have the rights to the first movie, but I don't understand if they're going to keep doing more of these. It all just depends on if this is going to be successful or not. And I feel like it's going to make money. It definitely is, because it's Chucky. It's going to make some money. And it's the first Chucky movie in theaters since Seed of Chucky. So that thought of a gestation period of Chucky not being in theaters is a difference too, where I feel like a lot of people are gonna see this movie. So, and especially horror fans are definitely gonna go see this movie. I know a lot of horror friends that are gonna go see this, and be excited or disappointed, whatever the movie turns out to be. So yeah, overall, the trailer I really did enjoy, even though it's a minute-long trailer. So there's not a lot to talk about, but I wanted to point out those little things that I already did in this review. So overall, that's how I felt about the first trailer for Child's Play 2019. So tell me down below, are you guys excited for this remake? Has the trailer made you excited or made you not excited? And thank you guys so much for watching.